Hi one and all, welcome to Southend Paraquis. It's me Adam back with the weekly vlog. You may notice the recording is slightly different. I'm actually doing this off of my GoPro session, the one I usually use on my crash helmet there. Reason being is, as some of you may have noticed, last few weeks when I've done a recorded vlog or whatever from my phone, the audio's gone funny. And I've had several other issues with my phone over the past few months, so I've taken it like now's the time to say ta-ra to the old Nokia XR20. It served me all right, don't get me wrong. It has had niggles right when I first got it. It ran really sluggish, and then there was an update and it seemed to be all right. And over the last few months, it's been failing in its primary objective of being a phone. I.e., when anyone tries phoning me, if I happen to be doing something on the phone, anything at all, it just rings and you can't answer it before anyone says anything. Yes, I've checked everything known to man to try and fix it. It won't do it. So there's that. And so most recently, the audio's now playing up. So, and it's not just when I do a recorded like this. I noticed when I tried to do a live stream from it recently, there's an audio issue as well when I was plugging in an external microphone. So I've taken it as now as a time. I've had it 3 years, I think. It has been quite battered in its defence, and that's what Nokia built it. It is a very, very tough phone. So I mean, if you're not after anything spectacular, there's the XR21's out now. Actually, it's been out for about a year, 18 months, something like that. But these are very, very tough phones. As I say, it's been dropped more times than Katie Price. So, and it still works. I've got a bit of lamination coming away from the screen now as well. So, yeah, out with the old. I've just bought a refurbed Sony Xperia 1. This is the Mark IV. We'll see how we get on with that. The reason I've gone for an Xperia is one of the main reasons I've stuck with Nokia, particularly more recent years, is that they have headphone sockets, and most of the phones out on the market now do not have headphone sockets anymore. I think it's only really Nokia and Sony that do. For a couple of reasons, really. I preferred wired headphones. You know, I'm a DJ. It's one of the things we use. I'm used to it. I prefer that. And the other thing is, if I want to run an external mic, what I found, I think it was my Nokia 9, I think. What I found with previous phone that hasn't got a headphone jack is you can get a splitter. So you can use the headphone side and power. But what I found with the splitters, and I bought 2 or 3 different types, so I know it wasn't the splitters, it's probably the phone, is that I couldn't run a microphone and a power source at the same time. So that would ultimately limit any live streams I do. So we couldn't be having that. So that then limits me down to Nokia and Sony. They're the only 2 that really have headphone sockets. So I've had me fill of the Nokia. They don't really do any higher end phones, so that kind of left Sony. So yeah, I'm going to see what the experience is like. Hopefully it'll be good. If it is, I might actually switch brands after about 20 years. I think I've virtually exclusively had Nokias from the early noughties, you know, going back to the 3210. You know, and I've had Nokias all the way down the line. The N95, I think, was probably the best one they did. That was a brilliant phone. It was only upstaged by the fact that the iPhone launched at the same time, or slightly later, had a touch screen and I prefer the Nokia, and I hate touch screens to this day. I could sit with a Nokia and I could type messages out that were spot on without even looking at the screen. These blooming touch screens, I can sit there and look at what I'm typing and still make horrendous mistakes. So anyway, but that's me, mate. So yeah, I've had Nokias all the way down the line. I had the Microsoft, the Windows Nokias as well. I was one of about 10 people that liked them. The cameras were really good. I like the operating system. But as I say, there's only about 10 people out there that liked it. So that went the way of the pair, and then right to the Android phones. But yeah, I think now's time to part waves. I'm going to try the Xperia, see how I get on. So you may well see me live, or I may well be live streaming from that on Monday. So that brings us on to the live stream. The next live stream will be Monday. It's our Ask a Medium, so you can talk to us about mediumship, paranormal experiences, spiritual stuff. I can do card readings for you, and so on. So yeah, that'll be Monday. Other than that, there's not a lot else going on. I've been quite busy with the boat. I have been getting a few things sorted out, because I'm going to be on the move in a couple of weeks to somewhere a bit more accessible, I should say. So yeah, I've been quite busy with this. I've had a heater to fix, toilet to fix, get my tender up on the back of the boat properly, all sorts of things like that. So yeah, it has kept me on my toes, but I have had time to get recorded content up on the channel. I'm bouncing around a little here. So although I've been busy doing jobs with the boat, I have managed to get all the existing content that I had that's been recorded. That as everything's been edited now, and I think all the videos bar 3, I ran out of data. So because I'm having I'm having a hotspot from my phone, I ran out of data. About 3 videos short, so I'm going to get them done tomorrow. My data in-house. They all are up on the channel. They are scheduled, and what's going to happen is, I may have said once or twice before, but what we're going to do is the recorded stuff, so bear in mind this is all stuff from last year, that will going up on the weeks between the live streams. So there's regular weekly content, and that'll be coming back again, fingers crossed. And also doing it every other week is that when we do go out and do record new stuff, it gives me a bit more time to edit as well, because particularly last 6 months, while I've had more travelling still, I've had less time for myself, it has been harder to do edits. So hopefully everything will click into place this year, and we'll be able to get some fresh stuff up, and it'll all be cushy, it'll all be hunky-dory. Anyway, I'm waffling on quite a bit, so just a reminder, Monday is your next live stream. Recorded content will start again the week after, and it should all be well and good. I'm going to say love and light and good bless to the lot of you. Thank you for sticking with us. It's been a bumpy ride in the last sort of 18 months, but I feel like now we're sort of turning the corner a bit. Thanks once again. See you Monday for the live stream around 8:30, give or take. It'll be all your paranormal stuff, all your spiritual stuff, you know, all that. And if you want a reading as well, we can do that as well. Thank you very much. Bye bye.